Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Learning Hunt.
Today we'll see how to deal with an array with the integer values and also perform some tasks in this video. And here is the task, that is how to print an array, how to reverse an array, and how to find value in an array with the using of for loop. So at first we have to create a variables, and I create an array variable here, and inside this array variable I give some values, that is 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So here you can see that my array is created, and inside this array I give the fifth 5 value here. And as you know, the array is start from 0th position. So here you can see that I create some comment line to understand you, better understanding for you, that this is the 0th term of array, that is 10. This is the 1st term of array, this is the 2th, 3rd and 4th term of array is here. Now you can also see in your console that the term of array, that is for that I use here the console.log and print my array. So when I save this file and refresh my page, now you can see that it prints the array here, and here you can see that the term of the array, this is the 0th term of array, this is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So our array is start from the 0. Okay, now I am going to use this in my for loop. So at first I create here a variable, that is the I, and I am going to use this I variable inside my for loop. So I have to give here the I value is 0, and I give the condition is that when my I is less than array dot length here. So what is the array dot length? So it returns simple only the length of the array. So here is the length of the array is 5th, so this returns the 5th only. So when my I value is less than 5th, then it execute this program. And here I use the post increment, then when my condition is satisfied, then it's simply increase this the value of I. That means the I value is increases, then its loop will be continue. So here I am going to print the console.log I use here, and inside this console.log I want to print the ith term of array. Okay, so here I use the array, and inside this give the third bracket I am going to give here the ith. So it means the console.log will print only the ith term of an array. So here you can see that when you use the console.log, then it prints only the whole array inside this in this form, but when you write in a loop, then it print only the ith term of an array. So here you can see that this is my array here. So from 10 to 50 it prints the ith term of array, and you can also perform the reverse of an array. So for that I want that my I value is becomes equal to array dot length. So here my I values becomes equal to array dot length, and here I use my I is greater than 0. Use here the decrement of I here, and I print the ith value of console.log. So here you can see that the ith term of the array dot length is 5th. So it first print the 5th value of term, and then after the printing this value, it decrement the value, that is your array will become 5th minus 1 is equal to 4. Then it print the 4th term of array value, then again it minus the 1, and now it becomes the 3. Then it prints the 3rd term of value, and so on. So when I save this file and refresh my page, now you can see that it prints the 50 to that term. So I have to use this here equal to, because there is the 5th term, and when I give my I value is greater than 0, so when my I value is becomes 1, then it will not execute this 0th term. That's why it's not printing this 0th term. So when I refresh my page, now you can see that it prints the whole term of this array. And now I perform the second task of this video. Now the third task is how to find some value. Suppose I create here a variable that is var app, and I give inside this variable that is 30, and I want to know this position whether it is exist in my array or not. So for that, this is my array here. Now I give the array value is an array condition of the previous one, that is when my I value is 0 and the I is less than array dot length. Here is the post increment here now, and want to check that whether the value of app is exist or not. So here I write the f, and I use here the conditional operator, that is this is the equal to, and here I give the its check the ith term of array is equal to or not. So when your loop is execute at the first time, then here the I value is 0, then it means that here it becomes the a, and from the ith position it becomes the 0. Then it's check the 0th position of array is equal to of f value is or not, and when if it's not, then it again loop will continue. Then now here your I value is becomes to 1, then it's check the ith term of array, it means the array dot 1th term. So here your term is 20, your first term here, and your first term is 20, and this is not equal to 30. Okay, your for loop will be executed here. So now your ith value is becomes the 2, and here it again check the ith term of f. So here is the ith term of f is 2 here, so it's check the ith term of array is exist. If it is found that the f value is exist inside this array, then it simply write here that console dot log the position of this value. So here the position of this value is ith. So here I am printing the ith position of this array. So when I save this file and refresh my page, now here you found it gives the 2, and I also add some statement that, and I use here some backstick character, and I write here the position is here. You can and inside this backstick character I use the $sign, and here inside this curly bracer I have to give the variable that what variables value I want to print. So I want to print here the ith variables value. So when I save this file and refresh my page, now you can see that this found at the position is 2, and when I change this just like 20, when I save this file and refresh my page, now you can see that this your 20 value is found the first term of array here. If you again change this, that is the 50. When I save this file and refresh my page, now you can see that your f value is founded at the 4th term of array. So in this way you can deal with the array. So this is for today. If you learned something today, then give a thumb, press the bell icon, subscribe my channel.